Hello everyone, welcome back to this session. I am Sanyukta Saxena. This will be the last session, the wrap-up session of the series Zentangle Wintertiles. And today we are going to be drawing another beautiful tile using the same theme, the Christmas theme, the winter theme. Yes, and today I have sketched a small picture of a snowman. So I'm going to be inking it in front of you so that you know how I have drawn it. Yes. So use your boulder nib first and ink the snowman, and I'm going to place it on one corner of the tile, one side of the tile, and then we shall tangle on the rest of the tile. Yes, so I'm using a boulder nib, quite a bold nib, and drawn a cap, and then I'm going to draw 3 circles, this being the first, and then I'm going to draw another one, add a bow in between. You can draw it the way you wish to, no hard and fast rules that you have to draw it in this fashion only. And then I'm going to draw another bigger circle like this, and then continue the buttons, and then probably one hand is hidden and then the other hand you can draw it any which ways, eyes, a nice nose, and a nice smile. Yes, so that is our snowman, and he shall be seated on one corner, one side of the tile. And now we shall draw a tangle called gnome. Yes, so let's get to tangling. Take a few deep breaths, relax yourself, relax your mind, sit in a comfortable position. I'm just drawing a border with my pencil just for the sake of reference. I'm going to draw gnome taking reference from this line. Yes, gnome ripas. So again, starting with my normal O1, draw a series of S shapes like this. Yes, the second one, the third one. So drawing the S stroke, a very common stroke used in many of Zentangle patterns. Take your time, keep rotating your tile, and take the border that you drew with the pencil as a reference and draw these S shapes. Yes, once you are done with that, the next is to draw reverses like this. It's a kind of a reverse S, and adding a small triangular shape at both ends. Yes, beautiful tangle to draw, gnome ripas. Again, a reverse S and some bit of weight or inking at the two ends. Take your time. Yes, done with that. And then we just have to connect. So start to connect with these semicircles, scallops, whatever you want to call them. Yes, take your time. Done with that. So I'm going to do the same on the other side also. And the last one here. Yes, So that's the tangle gnome. Now if you want, you can add an extra aura. And then we can add some more tangles. So choose any tangles of your choice. So probably I'm going to start with a tangle called Toodles. Looks like leaves. So started with the center stem. I've drawn fescues on both sides, and then I'm going to give a nice curvy shape on both sides to form a leaf. Yes, again the next one, start with a stem or fescue on one side, another fescue on the other side. Bring a line here, connect it somewhere here, don't go till the bottom, like this. Yes, again let's draw one more like this. First fescue, another fescue, again nice curvy petal shapes, another one. You can place it the way you wish to, no hard and fast rules there. So 4 of them, right? And now I'm going to add a tangle called Luva, yes, which has these nice heart shapes running in just about any direction, and some etching like this. Beautiful tangle to draw. You can just build on it, grows organically. Draw the way you wish to. And Luva also has these nice bands running in between, just like umbel. Yes, so you can crisscross them, draw them any which ways you want. They can be, intersecting. You can draw them behind. Looks really beautiful. And there is always a scope to place some tipples here and there. So do that wherever you can. Very small tiny spaces you can comfortably fill it in. Little bigger spaces you can add some tipple. Add these creepers, vines. So extending it a little more. Draw the way you wish to. There is no particular way to draw this triangle. It just grows in any direction. And you can then add these beautiful extensions. Yes, that's Luva. You can add some more tipples, very small tiny places, just fill it in. Some bit of inking always looks nice, adds to the look of your tangles. Yes. So you can extend it as much as you want. I'm going to stop here. So first draw the sky and give the winter effect, and then we shall see if we want to insert some more. We can always go back and do that, extend things a little more. Yes. Yeah, I think that's about it. So first I'm going to add an aura outside also and join this here, the plain line, so that I extend my sky this side also. Yeah. Yes, so first let us start with our chalk pencils, jelly roll, and then we shall see what else do we want to do. Yes, starting with the darkest shade first. So now the in between spaces you can also touch your blues if you don't want to ink it. Take your blue there. And I'm going to add touches here. Yes, so that is kind of the darkest shade I have. And then moving on to the next, which is a little lighter. Yes, and then moving on to the lightest that we have. You can go inside here. Just add the chalk. Yes, so let us blend this first nicely and then we shall proceed to the next part of the tile tangling, which will be using the jelly roll wherever we have to. Yes, so blend first, blend it nicely, blend it slowly, take your time. Small circular strokes helps to blend better. Take your time. Push the chalk into the paper. Yes, so I shall do that. So I'm done with blending my chalk. So next thing is the jelly roll and the red. Yes, so I'm going to use red on the cap, wherever I want to highlight. You can also go back and decorate these places with your white jelly roll. That's fine. So I'm using a brush pen here. I'm adding red. And the rest of the spaces I'm going to add white. Yes. So use your jelly roll and just color the rest of your snowman with white. Slowly take your time and do that exercise. Yes. So patiently do some coloring with your gel pen. Slowly, make sure you do it properly. Take your time. Yeah, so I'm almost finishing coloring my snowman here. You can also use your white chalk pencil. You can use your color pencils. Whatever is readily available with you, just go with that. So once this dries up, probably we will give it some finishing touches. Let's leave it here. And now moving further, if you want to add something here, you can do that. I'm just straight away going to start with snow. Yes, the same exercise that we have done in all our previous tiles. It's snowing. Some bigger, some smaller orbs, dots, and then coming on to our doodles. Randomly just adding some snow, big ones, small ones. Like this. You can use your blue pen, the blue jelly roll also. We can add a few orbs here. Yeah, so using my blue jelly roll now, adding some glitter. Take your time. As much as you want. Yes. Now time to do some shading. So let's first start with our white chalk. We will shade only the leftover portions. So let us first start with our chalk. Yes, let's blend this first. Soften the chalk. Kind of a haze, mystic feel that we create. And then we shall shade some parts, little touches of graphite here and there in the leftover sections. You can highlight these orbs. Wherever you wish to. Just add some dots. You can also add highlights here inside these bands that you drew, so they will show better. Yes, you can also add some reds here if you wish to. First, let us shade this part of our gnome. So I'm adding graphite at these intersections. Take your time. Spaces are small, so just give small touches of graphite. Don't add too much. Blend. Take your time. Go slow. And once you're done with that, now you have to give touches. You have to give touches of white chalk. So use your white chalk pencil and touch your gnome. So you can shade the way you wish to. It's entirely up to you. How do you want to go about shading? I'm just giving some slight touches inside my gnome. Where there is no graphite, I'm just adding some bit of whites. And then just soften it. Blend it with the paper. Yes. Now if you want to highlight your gnome a little more, then it's a good idea to add some pearls here and there, but that's optional. There's not much space, but if you want, you can always add these small pearls in whatever spaces you have, and then you can add a white dot inside, and it kind of gives an extra highlight to your gnome. Yes. So this is the leg. Yeah. So just a touch of white there. And your gnome gets a little more highlighted. Going back to the coloring that we did, if you have to add some more, you can do that. You can redo some of the lines, so use your pen wherever the lines have been covered by your jelly roll. Redo the lines a little. Yes, you can add some dots on the bow. Yes, and last but not the least, don't forget to add that white jelly roll inside. So it gives a further lift to the snowy effect. Yes. Slight touch there. If you want, you can do it here also. And that's about it. I don't think we need to add anything else. It's a nice winter effect. You can add some bit of shading here. You can also add some bit of shading to one side of your snowman, although it would be nice to keep him white. It's okay, some contrast always looks nice, some high and low. Yes, so that's about it. Let's now close our tile. Put in your chop sitting somewhere cozily. Must sign and date your tile. Yes, and today is 15th. So I shall see you again in another new session, another new series. Till then, have a good time. Bye bye.